Keys to family happiness. Treating your mate with respect. When you have something to say. The challenge: sitcoms make it appear normal to speak badly about one's mate and to be insulting and sarcastic, observes Linda, quoted earlier. Some grow up in homes where disrespectful speech is typical. Later, when they marry, they find it difficult to avoid this pattern in their own family. Ivy, who lives in Canada, relates, "I grew up in an environment where sarcasm, screaming, and name-calling were the norm." A solution: when you talk to others about your mate, share whatever saying is good for building up as the need may be, that it may impart what is favorable to the hearers. Ephesians 4:29. Impart a favorable impression of your spouse by the way you speak about him or her. Even when you are alone with your mate, resist the urge to use sarcasm and name-calling. In ancient Israel, Michal got angry with her husband, King David. She spoke sarcastically and said that he acted just as one of the empty-headed men. Her words offended David, but they also displeased God. 2 Samuel 6:20-23. The lesson: when you speak with your mate, choose your words carefully. Colossians 4:6. Phil, married for 8 years, admits that he and his wife still have disagreements. He has noticed that, at times, what he says makes the situation worse. "I have come to realize that winning an argument is actually a loss. I find that it is much more satisfying and beneficial to build up our relationship." An elderly widow in ancient times encouraged her daughters-in-law to find a resting place each one in the house of her husband. Ruth 1:9. When both husband and wife dignify each other, they make their home a resting place. Try this with your mate. Set aside time to discuss the suggestions under this subheading. Ask your spouse, "When I talk about you in public, do you feel honored or put down? What adjustments can I make to improve?" Really listen as your spouse shares his or her feelings. Try to apply the suggestions you hear. Watch out for the next topic: accept your mate's differences.